Hello again, everybody. I am back today with my final look at this app, the iTrackBites Smart app for counting Weight Watchers points without paying Weight Watchers the exorbitant amount they require each month to officially use their app. And as I mentioned in my previous review, I was going to update this after I've had a chance to use some of the guides that I purchased last time. And I just wanted to get back to you, touch base, let you know what I'm thinking, which ones I think are worth spending the money for, or if you even need to spend the money at all. And so let's get started. My opinion is that yes, you should buy a guide, but you should only buy one of the guides, and I will tell you why. The guide I recommend purchasing is the Search Online Foods Guide. So it is considered just the online foods. And basically, it gives you a database that seems to have pretty nearly everything I could throw at it in there. If you want generic things like apples, it works okay. You get the USDA ones. You can come in and do this. But if you need specific things, like I had Donato's pizza the other night. So if I come in and search Donato's, it brings up Donato's. Let's look up McDonald's. McDonald's. So right there you see that you don't actually have to buy the restaurant guide, which I bought and regret. Let me show you. Here is the restaurant guide. Now, I mean, it is laid out nicely, and if you want to look at the little logos and go in directly from the name, great. I mean, have at it, spend your money, but pretty much everything that I found in the restaurant guide, I could find in the online guide. So it's kind of redundant. Might be a little prettier interface, but that's pretty much it. You'll see, I mean, they have so many things. I mean, I was thrilled to see Corner Bakery in here. My favorite place to go to when I'm in Chicago. Been to the one in Washington, D.C. They don't have them here in my town, but I love Corner Bakery, so it's nice to know that the next time I go to Chicago, I can look up the points, even though, truth be told, I don't eat a lot there. I mostly just drink their coffee. But you'll see, I mean, the list of restaurants is pretty extensive. So I would put this guide as a maybe guide, only if you really, really want it. But the information is really, as much as I can tell, available in the Search Online Foods Guide. Now, the snack guide I haven't even used. So I would guess that this would be a big no purchase on my list because, again, nothing I've used out of it. Everything I've looked for snack-wise and otherwise is all available in the online guide. Again, nice little layout. You can come in and look at the pretty pictures, but it's up to you if you want to spend the money for it. I did. I regret it. So out of the 3 guides I purchased, I really only wanted one, needed one, and I've kind of, over the course of just using this exclusively, have realized exactly how to go to what guide to find what I'm looking for. And I tend to use 2 guides the most now. I use the Pocket Guide and I use the Online Foods Guide. The reason being the Pocket Guide has a lot of just the generic stuff. So if I'm just looking for artichokes, but I'm not looking for a specific type of artichoke, a brand name of artichoke, I can come in here real easy to just get a very generic listing of an item. So I use that really as my backup guide. My main guide, of course, is this online guide. It literally has everything you could look for. Like I said, generic stuff, name brand stuff. I really have not found anything in my week to 10 days of using it that it didn't have. I feel like it's probably as comprehensive as Weight Watchers. So I'm glad I spent the money on this. I'll just be honest. Now, the other thing that I purchased was the recipe builder. I have not had time to play with that or do anything with it. I bought it because I do use that on the Weight Watchers app, and I wanted to be able to add stuff if I needed to down the line. So, that I would recommend if you like to put in ingredients, calculate the points as a whole instead of breaking things down into, when I make my chicken salad, for instance, doing chicken, yogurt, onion, pepper, whatever, and then just logging each of those individually. If I created a recipe for it, I could just log it as chicken salad with vegetables, and it would log everything in one lump sum, take up less room on my list. Okay, so real quickly, I just want to take you guys and show you all the options of things that you can add on and show you again which ones I recommend, which ones I don't. The backup and sync add-on I think is unnecessary. Just remember to email yourself a copy of your account or whatever periodically if you don't want to lose the data. Then you can restore it should anything happen. Again, I'm still not sure exactly what the All Guides bundle includes. I'm assuming it's the online restaurant, snack, and beer guide. So that again, that's up to you. If you want the beer guide, that gives you a free guide in addition to the 3 that I purchased. I really think you only need to purchase the online food guide. Then the recipe builder, I think, was a good addition. Now, that is it. I think really you're $3 or $4 to buy the app, and then I'm pretty sure the online food database was like $2, and the recipe builder was like $2. So, all told, for like $8, you could have a really decent alternative to Weight Watchers. That's less than half the cost of a month of Weight Watchers online only. So I highly recommend this app. I'm really liking it more as I use it. All the negative things I said in my previous video, I still stand by. They're lessened though. Like, I wouldn't use them as a reason not to use the app because this is the only game in town out there to replace the Weight Watchers app. However, that being said, I would love to see the developers put a little love into this and update it into 2017 and show us that, they care about this and they're happy that we're giving them our money, presumably to further development. Yet, where I stand on that. So, and if not, you can check out my video for the full review of this app, which I posted in the links below, and I'll include up here so you can just check that out. So, all said, I do really like this app. I recommend it. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I'm going to still do my review on the iMacros app, which I honestly am not using because well, you'll have to check out my review to see what I think about that. But this app has grown on me. The speed of it is still my number one pro for it. I went to the grocery store the other day and I had it out and I was whipping that barcode scanner, scanning everything I could get. And it was so fast compared to the Weight Watchers app. I was just in heaven. It was amazing. So I do definitely recommend this just for the speed and ease of use. The other thing I wanted to point out is that I mentioned I was going to start counting my points with decimals because that is an option in here. And so you can see by looking at this screen that I have been doing so. And if you follow my What I Ates, you will have seen the decimals showing up in my daily logs of my food. I love it. I love it. It allows me to be more precise. I'm really learning to kind of figure out where the points are. There's a big difference between something that is 1 point, 1.2 points, or 1.9 points. So I think doing the decimals is definitely a setting that I recommend if you are going to use this app, because it will be eye-opening. And as you see this week, I've used a lot of those points and a lot of those decimals have come into play. But it's a nice little feature. As I continue to use the app, I continue to like it more and more and more. So I want to go back and apologize for my initial gut reaction when I first tried it out, because I wasn't a fan. I didn't expect to like it, and I didn't expect to continue using it. However, it has grown on me, and I can now say without a shadow of a doubt that I do recommend purchasing this app if you are thinking about doing Weight Watchers and don't want to pay Weight Watchers for a subscription to their online access. That's it in a nutshell. I rate this a buy. Go out, buy it, try it. Let me know if you like it. If you have any comments about the app, leave them for me below. If you have any feedback on my 3-part series on iTrackBites, let me know as well. Do try to respond to every post that I get. And of course, if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you watched. And if you'd like to get notifications when I post new videos, please hit that subscribe button. You'll be the first to know. And I'll see you guys again soon.